Hello, thank you for watching. This is my first time posting on YouTube. I posted a challenge today in one of my social media groups and basically asked everybody to share that today was Talent Tuesday. And so I was asked to record or post or share a piece of spoken word. And so I wanted to do that. And the piece that I'm going to share is basically a piece that I wrote to encourage my sisters around the world. And this piece was basically written to encourage my sisters based on the fact that we have endured a lot in our lives, and sometimes we don't allow those things to fully heal before moving forward, and it tends to cause us issues in our daily life. So I want to share this piece with you and let you know that you're an intentional masterpiece, that God created you intentionally. He created you on purpose, and you're fearfully and wonderfully made. And just to let you know that everything that you're going through, He knows all about that, and definitely want you to know that you can move past that thing and continue to grow and continue to excel in the things that are placed before you. So again, this piece is an intentional masterpiece, and it is written to you, my sisters. Dear Miss Broken, Miss Bitter, Miss Hurt, Miss Lost, Miss Confused, or Teen Mom, or the one who's ashamed because she was molested or abused. I'm writing this letter as I'm certain your pain has taken your toll, so much so that you struggle from day to day in your role. Your role as a daughter, a sister, a mother, your profession, and even a wife, because the horrors of your past are currently tormenting your life. This letter greets you to encourage you along the way. Please allow me to finish. Listen carefully to the words that I say. I'm basically gathering my own thoughts, you see. This letter is not just about you, but also me. Gathering my thoughts and putting them in this letter helps me to focus clearly and to see things better. Some days we become lost in the thoughts and burdened by our pain. Oh, but when we share our testimony, another jewel He shall gain. No longer will we be ashamed, which is the first cousin to pride. The devil's really got you if he can make you turn and go and hide. Today we bind the shame and we all move forward together as I further explain how and why He created us in this letter. He's intentional. In the beginning, He stood on a platform of non-existence, reached back through nowhere, standing on nothing, and formed something. He painted the sky blue without a paintbrush or a ladder. He's God, so none of that even matters. He placed a division between the dark and the light. The results of that equation is now called day and night. He poured the water against the sand and keeps them separated without even lifting His hand. Upon the completion of the heaven and the earth is when life form was given birth. He launched the fowls in the air, the fish in the sea, the cattle on the hill. But you say, when did He create you and me? He's intentional. He looked over His creation and saw that it was good, took dirt from the ground, formed an image in His likeness, and there Adam stood. He gave him dominion over the living things and the ruler of the land. God gave it another deep ponder and decided to create woman. He placed Adam in the garden and sent him in a deep fashion of rest. While he was sleeping, removed a rib from his chest, bone on my bone and flesh of my flesh. If this is the word that man declares, how can we be anything less? His thoughts were precise and intentional when He created you. He was even aware of all the things that you would go through. Each scar, each bruise, they all have a name, meaning somewhere, someone somewhere is all going through the same. Go ahead, stand and give a release, knowing that you are God's intentional masterpiece. Every detail of your story, yes, even the pain and the strife, was part of His creation in your very life. Stand, put your hand on your hip. Yeah, girl, let your backbone slip. We've exhaled, we've been healed and delivered and let it go. Now it's time to let your real beauty show. Unmask those scars for the world to see. Allow your Heavenly Father to get the glory. This letter doesn't have an end. The remainder of this story depends on you, my friend. As you leave this message with a smile on your face, hold your head up high, stick your chest out and run your race. Sincerely, the broken girl that you used to be has now changed her name to Victory. P.S. Don't forget to smile in the devil's face and say, I'm a striving, intentional masterpiece created with style and grace. I be yielded.